Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farrashta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Allahumma hasibna hisaban yasira. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'an wa amalan mutaqabbalan wa rizqan tayyiban. Allahumma thabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Amin ya Rab. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tammim bil khair. Allahumma ja'al amalana kullahu salihan waj'alhu liwajhika khalisan wa la taj'al li ahadin fihi shay'a. We are going to continue with our Afa'l. We are learning about how to conjugate Madi Mudariya. Basic stuff basically we are doing. So last class we were talking about Sulasi Mujarrad. So this is basically how you are going to memorize them. So let's a little review about what we talked about last class. So you will see all fathas in Madi. You will see all fathas, right? Fataha, Daraba, Nasara, right? We have three root letters. This is my Fa is my Fa kalima, Ta is my Ain kalima, and Ha is my Lam kalima, right? And they all have fathas in Madi, right? But when we are converting them into Mudariya, what's gonna happen? Fataha is becoming Yaftahu, right? And that's why this is how I'm going to call this Bab Fataha. So whenever I see a verb which is having all fathas in Madi, right? And when we are converting them into Mudariya, what kalima should I look to see the haraka, what haraka is on that kalima to decide what Bab is it?
Lam kalima. Ain kalima.
Middle root letter.
Middle root letter.
Okay, Ain kalima. Middle root letter always going to decide what Bab is it. I'm not gonna look at my Fa kalima or Lam kalima, right? That doesn't matter. Because in Lam kalima, in Mudariya, always going to take Fatha. There is no exception. Unless we will see few changes happen in Mudariya and then there could be something else. But for now, we should know that in Mudariya, my Lam kalima is always going to end on Dhamma. Right? And most likely, the Fa kalima gonna have a sukoon, because sign of Mudariya gonna come, right? And then we need to, because of that, basically it is getting a sukoon on it. So Fataha is becoming Yaftahu. So what is left behind? Only the middle root letter. Right? So middle root letter is going to have a Fatha in Mudariya, and I'm talking about Huwa version. Right? So it is going to have a Fatha when we are converting Fataha family into Mudariya. So whenever Madi you see all fathas, right? So in Mudariya, you also see a fatha on the middle root letter, then you should know that this is Bab Fataha. Second Bab is Doraba. Again, all fathas in Madi. But when we are converting that into Mudariya, again my Ain Kalima, my middle root letter is having a kasra over here. When that happens, I'm gonna call this Bab Doraba. When again I have all fathas in my Madi, but when I'm converting them into Mudariya, I see that, okay, my Ain Kalima is taking a Dhamma. I'm gonna call this Bab Nasara. Can someone repeat them? How we are going to recognize these three Bab, Fataha, Daraba, and Nasara? Who is brave?
May I, Sulasi?
I can.
Who is? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay. There are different babs you have just mentioned, but we have to see, like if in Fi'l Madi, if it's all Fatha, then, I mean, if it's all Fatha, then we know it is Fi'l Madi. And when we have to convert into Fi'l Mudare, then we have to check the Ayn Kalima to decide which bab it belongs to. Like, for example, it's Fataha is Yaftahu. So the Ayn Kalima is always going to have, when the Ayn Kalima is going to have a Fatha, then we know that it belongs to Bab Fataha. And if the Ayn Kalima has Kasra, then it means it belongs to Bab Daraba. And if the Ayn Kalima has Dhamma, then it means it belongs to Bab Nasara. And all the Lam Kalima will end up in Dhamma. So that determines that it is Fi'l Mubarak.
Perfect. MashaAllah. Barakallah Fiki. Is Sarish here? Sarish? Yes. Okay. That was your request that we need to stop Surah Baqarah because you were confused, right? So I want to see you 100% learning what we are doing now. Okay, so now you are going to repeat how we are going to recognize Bab Fataha, Daraba, or Nasara. So, what kalma is going to decide that what Bab is it? How you are going to recognize? If it is Bab Fataha, if I tell you that this is Bab Fataha, what are you going to check? Okay, I'm gonna repeat.
Sari's microphone is not working. So is open, unmute, but we cannot hear her.
Okay, so Sarish, listen to it one more time. What I'm saying is you can type in the chat if you have a problem with your computer or any sound or anything. Otherwise,
She's in mute. She's trying to talk, but I think she's in mute.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam, Sarish. Yeah, how are you?
Good, Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so would you be able to explain?
Inshallah.
Okay, go ahead.
So we for the Maldi, we have to look for the Ain Kalima, and if it has a Fatha, then the Mudari' Ain Kalima will be a Fatha. So for example, Fataha, and then the Ain Kalima will be Yaftahu. So it'll be Fatha.
Okay, so first of all, if because How do we know that this is Bab Fataha, Daraba, and Nasara? Because all are the Madi, all are Fatah, Fatah, Fathas.
Oh,
Right? So
yeah.
first of all, if we do not know, we can go to dictionary. Right? Remember I showed you guys dictionary? So Bab Fataha, if you will see any verb that belongs to Bab Fataha, you will see written you over there in the dictionary. Right? Oh, sorry, I was thinking about Bab Nasara. You will see written over there. Right? Stand for Fatah. Right? So that gonna tell you this is Bab Fataha. So I give you Bab Fataha, and now I ask you to change into Mudariya. So where the haraka you are going to make any change in? What haraka? Sorry, what kalima?
The ayn kalima.
The ayn kalima. So you are going to look ayn kalima and you are going to give it a fatha because this is Bab Fataha. If I give you any verb that belongs to Bab Daraba, Madi, you cannot recognize of if it is Bab Fataha or if it is Bab Daraba or it is Bab Nasara, because all are taking Fatah, Fatah, Fathas. Someone who does not know how to conjugate Bab Nasara and this is Bab Nasara, so someone can say Yansiru, right? Or Yansaru. Is it possibility?
Yes.
Yes, it is possibility, right? Because they are all ending on fathas.
Yeah,
So
no,
how
sure.
we are going to know? First of all, dictionary gonna help you, and I can help you until you guys are good enough. And some word, basically, we are going to memorize them that they belong to this bab.
Mhm.
Okay, this is how we are going to basically recognize them. So now all fatha fathas, three possibilities. When we see all fathas in Madi, there are how many possibilities?
5, no, 3.
Three possibilities. Either it could be Bab Fataha, or it could be Bab Daraba, or it could be Bab Nasara. If it is Bab Fataha, then I'm gonna give my Ain Kalima Fatha. If it is Bab Daraba, I'm gonna give my Ain Kalima Kasra. And if it is Bab Nasara, I'm going to give my Ain Kalima Dhamma. Is it clear so far?
Alhamdulillah.
Sarish,
Alhamdulillah.
is it making sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Then comes the second category. So this is one, all fathas, fatwas, and they could be Bab Nasara, Fatah, and Daraba. And they are the mostly used verb in Quran Pak. All three are being used a lot. Okay, so we need to master them. Then comes second category, where we see Sami'a and Hasiba. What do you guys notice here?
Kasra on the ayn kalima.
Yeah, so Ain Kalima is having a kasra here. So now, how we are going to know that this is Bab Samia or Bab Hasiba, because they both look like same, right? So
Mhm.
again, dictionary gonna help us out.
Mhm.
So Samia become Yasma'u. My Ain Kalima is going to take
Fatha.
a Fatha. And in Hasiba Yahsibu, my Ain Kalima is still gonna have a kasra. So
Mhm.
in Madi and Mudariya, both kasras.
Mhm.
When you see that, that is Bab Hasiba. And then the last category is Bab Karuma. Karuma is very unique Bab, and not many verbs we're gonna find in Quran Pak, right? But it's still there, so we need to know about it. Mostly I said we need to master Fataha, Daraba, and Nasara. These are the very common verbs. The rest are not that common. Samia, yes, there are some example. Hasiba, you're gonna find some example. Karuma, a few, right? But mostly you're gonna find Fataha, Daraba, and Nasara.
Saladi, may I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
The Bab Daraba and Hasiba, they both take kasra. In the Ain Kalima, how should we differentiate?
Yeah, so then you will go to Madi,
Okay.
right? You will go to Madi. What is the Madi of this fail? And then you're gonna see, okay, what Bab it belongs to.
Okay, if it's all fatha, then it's daraba. If it's the ain kalima has kasra, then it's hasiba.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then Karuma, what do we notice here?
it's dhamma on the ain kalima.
Yeah, Dhamma and Dhamma.
Dhamma and
Yeah,
dhamma.
the matai.
Yeah, so both are Dhammas in Madi and even in Mudariya. So that is Bab Karuma.
Ustada, what does it say here? Always
In transit, yeah, that is for advance. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so because verbs can be of two kinds, transitive and intransitive, right? So then inshallah, when we are going to go detail in verbs, then we're gonna talk about it. Otherwise you will be confused. Okay, so that was family 1, right? So this is family 1. And we can remember them as a Sulasi Mujarrad form, Afa'l. Afa'l, Sulasi Mujarrad.
Meaning 3 root letters?
Only 3 root letters.
Afa'l.
Mujarrad mean
Right.
original.
Original.
So original 3 letters are there, nothing extra, nothing more, right? So only original word, original letters are there. Okay, that is Mujarrad mean. And Sulasi is 3, so we know that Afa'l could be 3 root letters. There could be even 4 root letters, even 5, even 6. Right? So, but in Quran Pak, mostly words are used 3 root letters and some are 4 root letters. Right? So that's why we are going to focus only first 3 and then we will see in 4 as well. But this family is called family 1. Right? So we can remember them as a family 1 and you can name it small family. Small family. Why we are calling it small family?
For the 3 root letters?
Yeah,
Only
because
3.
the members are small, right? Member roots letter are only 3. Other than from family 2 to onward, we will see more members, more letters in there. So that's why we are calling it small family. So either you can call it family 1 or you can call it family small family or you can call it Sulasi Mujarrad. 3 names here. Okay, then comes our family 2 onward. We are going to name it Sulasi Mazid Fihi. What does Mazid mean?
More
More. Fihi mean
in it.
in it, right? So Sulasi, root letters are 3. Why we are saying Sulasi? Because root letters are 3. But then something is more in it. Okay. So for example, we have Alima. Alima. Sorry. Alima. And then its Mudariya become Alima. Ya'lam. What bab it is making? Alima ya'lamu.
Samia yasma'u.
Samia, sorry, Samia.
Samia pattern.
Yeah. So when we see a kasra on the middle root letter, which is Ain Kalma is having a kasra in Madi, and in Mudariya it is taking a fatha. Then you're gonna call it Bab
Samia.
Samia. So Alima becomes Ya'lamu. But is it small family or big family?
Small.
Yala, small, three
Three
letters.
letters,
Three
right?
letters.
So this
Yeah.
is small family, family one. But then I say Allama.
That's big letter.
Four,
Big family.
4 letters.
Now what happened? I have Ain, I have Lam,
Lam.
I have
Again, Lam.
another Lam,
Lam.
and I have Mim.
Mim.
The root letters are same, Ain, Lam, and Mim. If I ask you how many root letters, your answer should be root letters are 3. But then this Lam is extra over here, extra member in this family. So there are 4 letters in it, right? So something is mazid in it. That's why we're gonna call it Sulasi mazid fihi. Did you guys get the concept what I'm talking about, right? Root letters are 3. But then there is some extra member. This family, Ain, Lam, Mim, they were the family. And then some addition happened in this family, right? So this is what Islam is. This is something additional. And that's why now it's gonna fall into Salasi Mazid Fihi. And so today we are going to talk a little about family 2 to 10 onward, how we are going to recognize it, because you guys seems very interesting in this. So I said, okay, let's वो क्या कहते हैं ना, उर्दू में शौक पूरा करवा दूं आप लोगों का.
पता चले शौक पूरा करते करते कंफ्यूज ही हो गई.
Ustada, I have one question.
Yeah.
So the previous family, the Thalathi Mujarrad, that is one family, and now each of them is another family?
Yes. No, they are the family. We're gonna call it, this is family 1. Right? If you see only 3 root letters, you're gonna say it is family 1. Then this same family 1 can go into Mazid Fihi families. Right? But they are going to have their own markers, right? So they have their own family. So same root letters are going to be shifted in other bab, right? Which is Mazid Fihi. And why it happens? Because they basically beautify the meaning in it. Or for example, Alima mean he knew. Right? Alima mean he knew. But when I say Allama, so now Allama mean he taught. Right? Knowing and teaching, basically they have some relation. Right? They have some relation, but the meanings are quite basically enhancing. Right? So this is the basically job why we need to take family 1 and bring into another family for a reason. Right? And it will inshallah be so beautiful. Now Allama, when we have Shadda over here, right, in this family, and that is called family 2. Even this Shadda has a meaning. This Shadda means that action is happening slowly. Slowly, it is continuous. Continuity is in there. right? So this is the meaning it is giving. And it is happening over and over. Action is happening over and over, right? So that is basically, that's why we need that. This is how the different root letters are coming to different babs, and it is giving different shades of meaning to it. Same allama, I can bring it to another family, which is called family 5, and it will become ta'allama. It will start with ta'allama, right? And now it will take the meanings of he learned. Right? So see, you guys see the difference now, what's going on? So that's why we need all these mazid fihi bab as well. So now let's recognize how we are going to recognize them. So basically, family 1 was only 3 root letters. Then these 3 root letters, we can bring it into mazid fihi family for a reason, right? And then we bring it to family 2, right? Allama, that family 2 is called allama. All fathas, right? Madi is having all fathas. When we are converting that into mudariya, first of all, it will start with u sound, dhamma sound. Yu'allimu. And now this is a set pattern. You know, in family 1, we need to see, okay, where I'm going to put this is my, ayn is my fa kalima, right? And lam is my ayn, and mim is my lam kalima, right? So I need to know that what haraka I'm going to give to my ayn kalima. Is it bab daraba? Is it bab nasara or fataha, right? Or samia? According to that, I'm going to give haraka to my ayn kalima. But for mazid fihi, the good thing is that there is set pattern. I do not need to worry about it. That what haraka I'm going to give. I need to just memorize this pattern. I'm gonna say allama yu'allimu. So now, whenever I see you any verb and I gave you this allama family, you're gonna just put that into this construction. Allama yu'allimu. For example, if I say kallama,
Yukallimu.
so kallama, I see that, okay, the middle root letter, the ayn kalima having a shadda, so that means this is family 2, right? And I know how to convert that. I'm gonna give my sign of mudariya u sound,
Yukallimu.
right? And it will become yukallimu.
Mu.
Kallama, yukallimu. Always kallama will change into yukallimu. These mazid fi family, they have set pattern, so they are easy to memorize and conjugate. You guys are getting the idea, right?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So allama yuallimu. When you see a shadda on the middle root letter, this is family 2. Then family 3 is when you see, okay, jahada. If you see jahada, what is extra here?
Alif.
What are the root letters? Where is my fa kalima?
Fa
Jim.
kalima is
Ha.
ha.
Jim is the fa kalima.
Yeah,
Fa
jim
ayn.
fa kalima.
Mhm.
Where is my ayn kalima?
Ha.
Ha.
Ha is zain and dal is my lam.
Lam.
So what is extra? This alif is
Alif.
extra. So
Big
in
thing.
family 3, alif is going to be extra. And again, jahada always become yujahidu. It's a set pattern. Yujahidu. And again, it is starting with you. Why? Because last class I told you guys when there are 4 letters, right? Then sign of Mudariya gonna start with Dhamma. So Allama, how many letters?
4.
Allama 4 letters.
4.
4.
Root letter.
And that's why it is starting with U sound. Jahada, how many letters?
4.
Or
4. Right? So that's why it is starting with U sound. Jahada, yujahidu. And again, you guys can notice that even over here, Ain Kalima is taking a kasra. And even in family 3, Ain Kalima is taking a kasra. So, Jahada yujahidu. Then comes family 4. Family 4, you're going to remember as Aslama Yuslimu. Aslama Yuslimu. Right?
Start with Alif, Hamza mein.
Yeah, so root letters are Sin, Lam, and Mim. Sin is my Fa, Lam is my Ain, and Mim is my Lam. And now, again, since it is 4 letters, it is Yuslimu. And again, you see, it is starting with Dhamma. Middle root letter is taking a kasra. Right? Excuse me. So, Aslama, Yuslimu. It's easy, right? Family 2, 3, and 4. Same pattern they are following. Starting with you, middle root letter taking a kasra. Right?
yes.
Then comes family 5. Family 5, we're going to remember tafarraqa, yatafarraqu. Or even ta'allama, what will become?
Yata'allamu.
Yes. And what do you guys notice in this family?
Lam.
Starts with
Yeah, is a fatah.
Mudari starts with a
There's
fatha.
ta in the family.
Mudare, all fathas. Right? And even middle root letter is taking a fatha. So far in family 2, 3, 4, middle root letter was taking a kasra.
Yes.
But now in family 5, it is taking a fatha. So family 5 and 6, they can be twins. Family 2, 3, and 4, you can memorize them together. Why? Because so many things are common in there. Starting with you, right? And middle root letter is taking a kasra. So family 2, 3, 4, you're gonna remember together. And now family 5 and 6, you can take them as a twin. Why? What is common in them? Both of them are taking a fathas. So ta'allama yata'allamu. Ta'awana yata'awanu. Right? Middle root letter is what? Wow. Right? Ain is my fa kalima. Wow is my ain kalima. And noon is my lam kalima.
Lam kalima.
How many extra letters here?
2.
2.
Ta and Alif.
And how many letters in total?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. How many letters were here in ta'allama?
4.
4?
Oh, sorry,
5.
ta'allama also 5.
5.
5. That's why it's not taking U sound.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
If it was 4 letters, then it should be taking U sound. Sign of Mudariya should have U. It's not taking Dhamma, so that means the letters are different. So they are 5. So ta'allama has 5 and ta'awana has 5. And that's why yata'allamu and yata'awanu. Make sense so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy, right? यहाँ पे आवाज नहीं निकली.
Inshallah, Allah will make it easy.
Learn it. Inshallah.
Yeah. हम मुसलमान हैं, हर काम अल्लाह पे छोड़ना है, हमने खुद कंजुगेशन नहीं करनी.
इम्तिहान शुरू है अब हमारा. असल.
Yes.
Inshallah, we will learn.
Okay, so that was family 5 and 6. Now comes family 7. Family 7, inqalaba yanqalibu. So again, Mudaria is taking, Ain Kalima is taking kasra over here, right? And Kaf, Lam, Ba are the root letters. And then Alif and Noon in the beginning, we have 2 extra letters. So how many letters in total?
2, 5 letters.
5.
5. And that's why it is starting, Ya is starting with Fatha. So in qalaba yanqalibu. Iqtaraba yaqtaribu.
The Hamza has a kasra.
Yeah. So these Afa'l are starting with the Hamza, and this Hamza called Hamzatul Wasl. Why it is calling, what is the difference between Hamzatul Wasl and other Hamza? Hamzatul Qata?
This is the connecting
Yeah.
Hamza.
And the kata,
Yeah.
we don't read it.
So for example, if I put Waw over here, so now I'm gonna say Waq Taraba.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pronounce this alif anymore,
Mhm.
right? Because now its job is basically cancelled. So this is the difference between Hamzatul Wasl and other. Okay, so in qalaba yanqalibu, iqtaraba yaqtaribu. Family 7 and 8. Then comes family 9 and 10. So we can have them together, 7 and 8, right?
Mhm.
Because they have few things common. 2 letters are extra, starting with Hamzatul Wasl. Middle root letter are taking kasra, right? So this is how we are going to put them in same category, basically. And then comes family 9 and 10. 9 is very unique. It is basically used for colors and not much used in Quran Pak. So ihmarra yahmarru, right? It is starting with Hamzatul Wasl, right? And then the last letter we see with Shadda.
Mhm.
This is very unique family. Ihmarra yahmarru. And this is mostly used for colors. Okay, since it is not used a lot in Quran Pak, so that's why, yes, we are going to learn, but not worry about much because it looks scary, right? So you're gonna just know that, okay, this is not much used. Then comes number 10, family 10. You're gonna find it a lot in Quran Pak. Istaghfara yastaghfiru. So root letters are Ghain, Fa, and Ra. And how many extra letters?
6.
3 letters
3
extra.
letters extra.
And they are all in the beginning,
Mhm.
right? Because extra letters are coming, but some are coming in the middle,
Mhm.
right? For example, Allama, extra letter is in the middle, right? In Jahada, extra
Middle.
letter is after the Fa kalima.
Mhm.
In Aslama, it is beginning.
Beginning.
In Tafarraka,
It's iron kalima. Iron kalima.
again, in the middle root letter has extra, right? It is doubled. Ta'awana, 2 letters extra, right? One is in the beginning, and then after the fa kalima, there is another extra letters, right? But the good thing about istighfara that yes, 3 letter extra, but they are all coming in the beginning. That makes conjugation easy. When extra letters are in the middle, then conjugation gonna be a little different. In talaba, yeah, both letters are in the beginning. Iktaraba, ta, we have first hamzatul wasal, and then after the fa kalima we have ta, right? So now istaghfara, yastaghfiru, and that is family 10. And the ista, alif sin ta in the beginning, it has a meaning. What are the meaning? The meaning is, for example, ghafara. Ghafara yaghfiru. What bab it is?
Daraba yadribu.
Very good. Because I see all fathas, right? Then when I see all fathas, I'm gonna only think about 3 families. Which one?
Fataha, daraba,
Nasara.
and nasara.
Nasara, very good. I'm gonna focus only on these 3 families. Nasara, daraba, and fataha. And now I need to check my mudariya. What harka it is taking in the middle root letter. So my ain kalima is taking a kasra over here, right? If it was bab nasara, it should be taking what?
Nasara.
Middle should be taking a damma.
Damma.
Damma. It should be yaghfuru, right? It should be yaghfuru if it was bab nasara. And if it was bab fataha, it should be
Yaftahu. Middle should be the fatha.
yaghfaru, right? It could be yaghfaru, but it is ghafara yaghfiru.
Nasara. Nasara.
That is telling me that this is bab.
Yaghfiru daraba.
Daraba yadribu.
Yes, this is bab daraba yadribu. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring this daraba yadribu family, ghafara yaghfiru, into family 10. So I'm gonna put ista with it. Is
Aghfara, no?
taghfara. Is taghfara. Now ghafara mean he forgave.
Forgive.
Istaghfara mean he is he asked
For forgiveness.
pleaded, sought, begged, for forgiveness. So this ista, give it the meaning of asking, pleading, soughting, or begging. So he is begging when we say istaghfar, right? So we are begging, pleading for forgiveness, basically. So istaghfara, yastaghfiru.
So this ustada ista means all of these, right? Asked, pleaded, sought, or begged.
Yes. Yeah. So these 3 letters extra with the ghafara is giving the meaning of it. And now you're gonna see wherever you see this family 10 and you feel the verb from it in Quran Pak, then you're gonna see what it is like, how it is impacting. You might not find in the translation, right? But you need to feel it, that this is the extra meaning it is giving it to.
So here we see the istamsaka and all of that.
Yeah. Okay, so that was family 2, family 1, and then family 2 to 10. Do you guys have any question?
We are digesting.
Yeah, exactly.
There is pin drop silence.
Okay, so you guys going to listen to the recording
Yeah.
couple of
Inshallah.
times, right? And you guys need to master it.
Inshallah.
Okay. So now, if I ask you kataba yaktubu, what family is it?
Kataba.
Nasara yansur. Nasara yansur.
Yes.
Kataba.
So when I see all fathas, my 3 options are
Nasara.
Nasara, Daraba, or Fataha. These are my 3 options. If it is Bab Nasara, it's gonna be Yaktubu. If I say it is Bab Daraba, it should be what?
Yadribu.
Yaktibu.
Yeah.
Yaktibu.
Yaktibu, right? You're gonna give it a kasra. If I say this is Bab Fataha,
Then
Yaktabu.
yes, Yaktabu. Right? So you are going, if you are not sure, you are going to check the dictionary, what Bab it belongs to. Right? So Kataba becomes Yaktubu. So this is Bab Nasara. Now Sami'a Yasma'u. Now I see Kasra in the middle root letter.
Yeah.
So I have 2 options. What are my 2 options? When I say Samia, yes, huh?
Hasiba.
Yeah, it could be Hasiba,
It could be.
Yasibu, right? But it is not Yasmi'u. If it was Yasmi'u, then I can say this is Bab Hasiba.
Hasiba.
It's not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But this is not. So this is Sami'a Yasma'u. So this is Bab Samia. Allama, is it a small family or big family?
Big family.
Big family.
What the family it is? Big family.
Mazid.
Sulasi. Muzawwir.
Yeah, which
Majid
one?
fi.
Family too.
Sulasi Mazid fi.
Okay, Sulasi Mazid Fihi, yeah, they are 2 to 10. Which
There's
one?
two.
2,
Second.
number 2.
Family 2.
What is your proof?
The shadda.
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 Exactly. The middle root letter, my Ain Kalima, is taking a shadda. And now if it is middle root letters taking a shadda, I still have 2 options. What 2 Bab should I think about?
Jahada and Ali.
No, Jahada does not have shadda.
Tafarraqa.
Yes, Tafarraq or Ta'allama.
Oh,
Right? Ta'allama has shadda as well. But this one is not starting with ta, right?
Yes.
So then I'm gonna think about only now my option, when I see only shadda on the middle root letter, I might think about family 2 or family Ta'allama is
5 and 6.
5, I think.
5.
5, not 6, because
No,
there is
5.
no alif here. Right? So my mind should go to these 2 families. Then I'm gonna further break it down. Okay, this family 5 need to have a ta, but there is no ta here. So that means this is out. So now the option is only family 2. So, and then family 2 has a set pattern. What is the set pattern for Allama?
Second
Yes,
letter will take
Yu'allimu.
Starting with
I'm gonna add sign of Mudariya. I'm gonna give it a Dhamma. right? And my
Ain
middle
kalima
root
takes
letter
Ain
is going to
kalima
take a kasra.
take kasra.
And then I'm gonna add dhamma
with
to it.
Dhamma at the end.
Now, you tell me, if you memorize all these markers, what change I need to make, I can give you any verb out of any world. You should be able to do it.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
So I really want you to master it, okay? So
Inshallah.
allama will become yu'allimu. What changes we have to make? Sarish, you tell me. So allama, let's say I give you kallama. How you are going to recognize and what changes you are going to make when you are converting into mudariya?
When it's
First
when
of all, how are you gonna recognize this is family 2?
because of the middle root letter, it's a shadda,
And
and it's
it could be family 5 too.
because it doesn't have a ta.
Perfect. Okay. And the fatha over here is telling me that this is madi. Right?
Yeah.
So I know this is madi. And then I know that middle root letter is having a shadda. Right? Shadda with fatha. So this is my family 2. And now family 2 has a set pattern. So when I'm converting into mudariya, what changes should I do?
There's a ya at the beginning and the with dhamma and the ain
Yeah, so you're gonna give it a dhamma then?
and then the ain kalima has a shadda kasra.
So you kalli and then?
Mu, the last letter is dhamma.
Perfect. You kallimu. Simple and easy, alhamdulillah. Kallama, you kallimu. If I give you the word faddala,
Yufaddilu.
Allah faddal.
Yufaddilu.
Yufaddilu.
faddala, you faddilu.
Mm.
Kassara,
Kassiru.
kassara,
Kassiru.
you
Yukassiru.
kassiru. Kattaba,
Yukattibu.
Kattibu.
or qatta'a.
Yuqattibu.
Yuqatti'u.
Sorry, qatta'a. Yeah, see? So it's easy. So you are going to do a lot of conjugation because Ramadan is coming. And I told you guys that I will, even before Ramadan, 1 week before, you are going to be given break. Right? So now this is your job. After Ramadan, I do not want to start all over everything. So you are going to take the responsibility and keep doing conjugation and keep doing i'rab of the ayat, whatever we have learned so far. And I'm thinking to make a test for you guys. And that test, inshallah, not gonna send you, rather you're gonna do on Zoom in front of me. I need to be little hard because otherwise I don't know that what's gonna happen. You guys are not putting enough effort. Okay, so that was allama. Now come aslama. What do you guys think? What family is it? Small or big?
A
Big.
big
family.
Big family.
What
extra
is the
letter.
proof?
Extra letter is
Because of
big.
extra letter at the beginning.
Okay, so then what family is it?
4.
Family 4.
So this is very easy to spot. You're gonna have this Hamza, and this Hamza is not Hamzatul Wasal.
Because it has
Okay.
a halqa on it.
Yes, this Hamza with Fatha, right? That is basically strong Hamza. That is called Hamzatul Qata. So it's not going to go anywhere. Even though I put waw, still I'm gonna say wa aslama. I'm not gonna say waslama. Right? So this is strong hamza. And you will see this hamza in the beginning. So other one were having hamzatul wasal. Other families, iktaraba, inqalaba, istaghfara, they all have these are hamzatul wasal. They have kasras, right? This one is having fatha. So aslama will become what?
Yuslimu.
Yuslimu.
Yuslimu. Aslama, yuslimu. Set pattern. So you don't have to worry about anything. Wherever you see yuslimu, so you're gonna have, you're gonna give dhamma to sign of mudariya. Your first root letter, fa kalima, gonna have a spoon. Middle root letter gonna have a kasra. And obviously the last letter gonna take a dhamma. And your mudariya is ready. Aslama, yuslimu. Akhbara,
Yukribu.
Yukbiru.
Yukbiru.
yukhbiru. Akhbara, yukhbiru. Right? So this is how it's gonna go. Then comes jahada.
Yujahidu.
Yujahidu.
4-lettered.
Yeah, it is also one alif extra.
So this alif is extra. So we have fa is my, jim is my fa.
Kalima. Ha is
This
ayn.
is ain and this is lam.
Dal is lam.
And this is extra. So jahada, so that's why it is yujahidu. So you are not doing any effort over here, just putting you in the beginning and just changing this dhamma into kasra. That's all. And then dhamma for sign of mudariya. Yujahidu. So how easy is it? Like a mathematics, like algebra, right? So you are learning the formulas here.
Taza,
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
In
assalam.
family line like ihmara, yahmaru, this is also hamzatul wasl.
Ahmara yahmiru. Ahmara.
Ihmara, in family line.
No, that is
Ihmarra.
hamza
It was
wasal.
ihmarra.
Ihmar.
Ihmara,
Yeah,
red.
ra has shut down there.
Yeah,
Ihmarra.
but that is ra, right? That is last letter. This is unique. No other family is taking a shadda on the last letter. So that is totally different, right?
Okay.
But it is hamzatul wasl, right? In the beginning.
Ihmarra, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
it's
she is
Hamzatul
asking
Wasal.
probably. Okay.
Yeah, Hamzatul Wasal. All are having Hamzatul Wasal except this Aslama. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have, so Jahada, Yujahidu, right? Then Takabbara.
Takabbiru.
Yata.
So do not get confused with this ta, thinking that this ta is sign of Mudariya.
Okay.
What else you need to look?
Yatakabbaru.
Yatakab.
No, what else you need to look if you are confused that this ta is sign of Mudariya or it is family, it is Madi.
Extra letters.
It's all fatha.
The
Last letter.
Last letter.
Last letter should be Dhamma.
Exactly. If it was Mudariya, you see ta over here, right? And you think it is Mudariya, but you need to look over here as well. Right? If it is not taking Dhamma, if it is Fatha, then most likely it is
The original word, no?
then it is what? It is Madi. And we know that Madi, one family that takes at yeah,
5 letters.
one family in
family.
a sense I'm saying that it has ta and then it has shadda. The other one has ta and then it has extra alif, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ta'awana, sorry. Right, so that is, yes, it is having a ta, but then it doesn't have shadda, rather it has extra alif, same like jahada, right? So but we need to check the last root letters, haraka. If it is taking a fatha, then most likely it is madhi, otherwise it is mudari. So takabbara will become
Yatakabbaru.
yatakabbaru. And what do we know about this family? That there are always going to be fathas everywhere.
They are 5 lettered and always will have a
Yeah,
fatha.
they are all taking fathas. Right? Even the other one, Ta'awana family. So that's why you're going to remember Takabbara and Ta'awana as Fatha family. Okay, so you are going to put some markers on them so you remember them better. So Takabbara, Ta'awana, this is Fatha families. Families that like Fatha, and you are not going to see any other harka but Fathas there.
Only Dhamma in the last lam kalima. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then we have istamsaka. Istamsaka means withhold.
Istakfarana. Yustamsaku.
It's family 10.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is family.
Yastamsaku.
Istamsaka will become yastamsiku.
Siku.
Yes.
Siku. Okay. So this middle root letter is going to take a kasra in mudari.
Istakfara. Yastagfiru.
Yes. Then talawama. What family it is? Talawama.
Ta'awana.
Yeah.
Family 6.
Yes, family 6 matching with ta'awana. So talawama will become yatalavamu. Talawama, yatalavamu. So all fathas. So what you are doing, just you are adding ya over here. Ya is taking up fatha, not even dhamma, because there are more than 4 letters, right? And then you're gonna just give the last letter dhamma because of mudariya. So yatalavam. Not much effort, right? Then if I say sajada yasujudu, what bab it is making?
Nasara.
Nasara.
When you see dhamma, dhamma stand for nasara.
Nasara.
Right? Sajada yasjudu. This is bab nasara. Abada ya'budu.
Same Nasara.
Same nasara. Yeah, because I see dhamma on the middle root letter. Right? So, inshallah, I think this is enough for today. And that was the work I gave to the last class, right? Okay, inshallah, we can do them together in last class, inshallah, next class. Or I will see if I can find some verb to give you to conjugate, and I can share you in the group, inshallah. But you guys need to give me a promise that 5 conjugation a day you are going to make must on yourself. So these ones, all these kataba yaktubu and all that we have done today, we didn't do their sarf kabir, right? So I want you, instead of giving more verbs, this is basically your homework. right? So you are going to do the conjugation. You are going to do Madi and then Mudariya for all these verbs.
Some of us did already.
We did it.
You guys did it already?
Yeah,
Yes.
last time.
The other sheet we were not able to do it.
Okay.
This I did it.
So inshallah, I will give you more verbs then. I
Yeah,
will
that
share in the group
Yeah.
and you guys are going to do the conjugation, inshallah.
inshallah, inshallah.
Okay, so with that we can end. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum ayati wa zikri. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.